want to take on this boss fight again, and hopefully this time it won't bug out. I will just quit out if the boss fight bugs again. Oh boy. Okay. I need to get... like a double. Yeah, if he bugs out again, I will just quit out. Oops. Forgetting that has two. A legit Simulacra boss fight. I don't think I did that. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't do that. Cool. I talked to Pulcinella and, while wearing this mask.
Zalmi? Master? Oh, my heart did flutter. A cruel teacher he was. The best of times, the worst of times it was. Please, stow away this relic of my past.
So, Custodia's still here.
A thousand words and tales worn as medals avail naught for a hero's self-proclaimed. And what of you, trespasser? Have you come to pry the stone from his boot? It matters not. Your fate is sealed by weapon drawn. This day, a bloodline ends.
Probably right.
Such a worthy fight.
Oh!
Proven.
The tail just got me. Okay, well, I feel like this is doable.
I know not who you are, or what you seek, but one thing is for certain. The duel starts now.
Really? Okay, come on.
fight for you. Grant me strength to repel this intruder. Such fortitude, such bravery. A worthy fight this has proven.
Circle there. That makes me feel a bit better.
You as a collar does a hound, yet beneath might lie promise. Do not be led astray by silver tongues and golden tyrants. The last of the Aenean grants their visage, so you may yet end the reign of the unseen.
Sweet. Let's go talk to Custode. Hello, old friend. I hope you met a worthy end. Did not have to go this way. Please, take this and let me be. Zealot's Mask. Hierophant and Veltha. Okay. I'm trying to get all of the trophies. Actually, you know what? I should probably, for the Epilog, just enable trophies. Having beaten and talked to Maya, we need to go talk to an NPC in Latumnia. forgotten fauna. Though you are peculiar, without place in the natural order, free, then allow me to grant you one. Take this key and seek the seed eternal within the sunken monastery. For only from it can the future sprout and hope blossom. Only then can you mend Maya's wilting soul. Through a spirit of the forest, you have found a treasure hidden within a sunken monastery in Quinta. Who knew the seed of hope was so close to Maya all along? Second monastery. Oh, wait. Secluded monastery somewhere along the shores of Quinta. Okay, no. We're not gonna keep watching the video just yet. We're not gonna watch it just yet. Shores of Quinta. It does. Yeah, okay. So, does that count as the shores of Quinta? Could it be that locked door?
Portray your character with genuine emotion. Okay, I'm closing this entire browser. We've just discovered a new area. Continuity seed. Maya would have something to say about these events.
A small seed that clings desperately to life. If nurtured with enough love, even the most vile seed can grow and blossom into the purest flowers. Okay. Well, when I said area, evidently I was overhyping because it's not an area. It's literally just a building. Okay, well, we're gonna go talk to Maya then. What? I was like, I haven't even finished the frog quest yet. What are you talking about? I guess maybe the frog is still there regardless. Just kind of hiding back there, but that doesn't make any sense.
The star. Light to guide us from the darkness.
You hand the seed to...
Precious as a drop. Deadly as a flood. Such is the nature of hope. How used I was to thirst. I embraced weakness. Hid from the world. Your greatest strength is to inspire. Divine and men alike. Change is coming. Come, puppet. I seek your audience.
And so ends the tale of the star. Maya seems to be reinvigorated by the seed you found. With luck, hope will sprout. She looks more and more like the goddess she once was with each passing day.
How comforting your silence is. A break from Mecenate's droning. I wish to thank you. I believed myself master of life and death. I thought there was no stone left to peer beneath. How wrong you proved me, puppet dear. You have granted me a spark of hope. I will kindle thy flame. For that, you have my eternal gratitude.
Maya's wrong. Maya's rot is finally dwindling, and her purity restored, no, bettered. Her power is returning, yet how she wields it is entirely different. Through your adventures, she has found humility and forgiveness for the one who needed it most, herself. Okay. Oh, I need to sell a bunch of stuff. Waning petal. A blade blessed by the goddess of spring, originally wielded by her most faithful champion, it returned to her womb when he fell in her name. The stillness of spring sowing is long gone like ripe wheat. I shall mow down the enemies of the faith.
The dead lay rotten, so hope may yet blossom.
Indeed. So... If I were to rest and then go back there, would there be the new flower? Or is that kind of an end game sort of thing? I don't see anything new.
The change. I feel it. Nature is flowing again. Greetings, puppet. How curious, yet natural it is to speak to a creature of the forest. I wonder, does sap course through you? You strike me as
I didn't press anything.
resilient, sturdy, reliable.
I didn't even press X. I don't know.
Funny, isn't it? My followers, the dead lay rot. So hope, the dead lay so hope. Funny, isn't it? My followers scattered to the wind, running from the unknown.
Okay.
Tree and apple.
Alright, I have no idea what to do next, so we're gonna open up this browser again. Lots of new stuff that I haven't read, because my plan was to get everything and then read it all. And so ends the Tale of Death. Okay, so we did finish that. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna re-enable the trophy notifications because I really do want to see the progress as I'm going through the epilogue. Okay, so we purified my completing her quest line, Veltha's side quest. Talk with Veltha in the Theater of Masks again. I believe I did that. Or have I?
The Hierophant. Tradition tried and
I haven't.
above all. Tradition above all. I gave rise to empires that spanned the world. I could not see the walls I built were but a cage. I stood amidst the dust and ash and asked all that had fallen if tradition mattered. Silence was my answer.
Well, yeah, none of them could talk to you because of nothings. And so ends the tale of the Hierophant. Veltha seems touched by the fall of Giangurgolo and the effect it had on his loyal custode. Even the purest of intent can turn foul, should it be taken too far. It seems she understands this now. Her past is littered with those she made submit. Even then, her reaction to Giangurgolo seems to have hit deeper than one might expect. Perhaps they had a history between them once upon a time. Perhaps so. Feet Spaventa. So, this time, once again, the boss health part disappeared. However... yeah, here we go. So, if it disappears, doing a critical amount of damage like this brought it right back.
Ruin everything! Why are you doing all this?
I came into this fight with no heals left. Okay, what caused it?
How can it be?
So... okay, yeah, right here, it just vanishes. I'm not sure why. I don't see any particular cause other than maybe it's just a time thing, but it's definitely a bug. Anyway, we finished with Veltha, so now we can keep going. Is the main thing. Talk to the Veltha soldier while wearing the guise of Veltha mask, then talk to him again. Well, it didn't actually take that long, but here we are. Who goes? There's 10 back scavenger, this bounty, this property. Right. My lord, your esteemed reverence, my apologies. Right. We've done this before. I don't need to read the entire thing. But the question is, why? Heroic Majesty, I have not spoken a single word of my mission. None can slip by me. I have the sight of a hawk. It'll end in victory with these machines. Is the truth, the secrecy you requested made negotiations difficult. Our lives are but rags to polish your glistening armor. Oh, of course, the weapon you requested. The sun. I was right, I shouldn't have enlisted. Can't believe I left those sunny shores for this damn disaster. Okay. Sun and Veltha. Veltha would have something to say about this. Yeah. Now that I know my way around here, it's really embarrassing how often I died.
The sun, the light that chases shadow. The arrogance to bask in the light and claim it as your own. The world will not miss the usurper. Yet, I wonder what my own men would say of their god. Would mothers choose marble palaces over their dead sons? I want to thank you. I hid from the world, ashamed of my failure.
A powerful offensive maneuver that can make even a sharpened stick a potent tool of war. Trust the bedrock upon which stability is built, and something that is all too lacking in Veltha. Yet with time, you see the Spartan demeanor soften and her true character show. Perhaps there's hope yet.
I never thought about those I left to fend alone. That true victory is not found on a battlefield or in a treasury, but in peace. Humility, not fame. Compassion, not brutality. Book alongside blade. The strength of many. True strength. A lesson for us both.
God of... Oh. Why did I not get this before? I don't know, because I swear I did all of those things. Wait, did I... No, yeah, I definitely talked to her. Is there something on this list of things for her that I missed? Don't... Oh! Right. Yes. Giangurgolo. I did not get the guy's... I did not get the Zealot's mask. So... I guess... Yeah, so... Veltha complete. Okay, so I need... Letho. I'm pretty close to getting Letho.
Seek not answers here. Only questions reside. The universe is the greatest question.
Heard cannot be unheard.
Seen cannot be unseen. So be it. my dear. Haunter is the haunted. Knowledge is a path to uncertainty. Your box is not a prison. It is a haven. A feeble mind may crush itself beneath the weight of thought. The tower, ill omens swell beneath the tales of men.
And so ends the tale of the hermit. Letho seems to believe that not all paths lead somewhere, especially within the winding expanse of one's mind. Darkness can grant one true clarity if they resist the whispers of the shadows hiding within it.
Wars and victors, the just and the cried. What noble justifications entropy assigns itself. Cycles endless, layers over layers. The curse of a life cycle too short for foresight.
Okay, so I need to defeat all 3 phases of Meretta and finish Laudamia's quest line, and I also need to talk to the priestess.
The chariots, reckless charge.
The rider tries to tame. Believe it or not,
We know.
a thing or two about
A thief
Duality.
I was, fame I sought, a golden spider I caught.
a minor
Right.
duty as me? Never my magnificent merchant.
We took too much.
Ignored the signs? Comeuppance came as curse.
Yet we can taste the freedom.
Metallic, and so it does glisten.
How beautifully appropriate. Lustful coin, our fate sealed.
A coin our savior is.
You mean your savior? Wait a second. The Duke's Garden, as the cloister was often dubbed by those of fervent faith, strong belief exists that everything was built with the sole purpose to gain the favor of Elsa's church. Why the Duke would go so far, and what other reasons he may have, few will ever know. It appears the pursuit of autonomous machinery resulted in countless acts of unspeakable horror. So great was the vision shared by Pantalone and Polenzoni that they'd stop at nothing. Abduction experiments were seeking intellect reused from any and all sources. At first, fewer rats scurried in the alleyway, and canals and people rejoiced. Then birds grew silent, and disquieting silence took their place. When children stopped returning to their homes, it was already too late, for he who creates the first mind of steel will rule the world. Right, yeah. They kidnapped the children and turned them into the automata for sure. Dear Duke, as per your request, the order has been fulfilled, the ailment cleansed, and function restored. We thank you for your trust in the future, as well as your generous donations. Where shamans and healers failed, the innovators of Latumnia shall reign supreme. Expect Bolavino within a fortnight in full operating capacity. Latumnian Guild. Pulcinella would have something to say about these events. Okay.
How in the hells is he back? I thought I'd really outdone myself with that canal. But this time it will be different. I've been practicing amphibian. Ah, if it isn't my #1 fan. Long time no see. Did you miss me? See you around.
Pulcinella would have something to say about these events. I need to get the remaining things for Letho. This should be everything we need for finishing Letho. If it's not, then there's a very good chance that the game bugged out.
The High Priestess. How thin the line between insight and madness. Divine.
So names the ant a boot that crashes through the heavens. A step, says man.
The result changes not. Do well to remember this. Ant.
Color lacks the hound, scent eludes the man, yet insight stifles all.
No action exists without reaction.
Okay, it glitched out again. I can't do anything. It's completely frozen.
The devil. No action exists without reaction. Such arbitrary lines organics draw for sapience. Flesh pulsating warm, or cold reassuring steel. A vessel nonetheless. Is it not so? Puppet. Rip and tear until it is done. So legends say. Paint the land in crimson. Or was it the ink of a heroic tale? You have no mouth, yet I hear you scream. Flesh is a tool, your mind the interpreter. It speaks but one language of many. Allow me to teach it another. The universe is the greatest question. Fear the answer!
Okay, there we go. Aspect of Letho obtained. Okay. So, Machinate's side quest. You must do this before talking with Pulcinella in the theater after finishing the third main regions of the game. Gotcha. Okay. According to the instructions here, it is very important not to talk to Pulcinella.
Justice, order, and inevitability.
A return to the natural state.
Hand it here, the final piece.
Finally, those arrogant fools. Oh, I have waited so long for this moment.
We have waited.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening! Metanate, finally wait. No.
Peace. Now, friend, I believe you've earned yourself my thanks. Let's fill this dreadful silence with the clank of steel. My services are yours, as is my trust.
Cool. I mean, not really cool, because, oh my gosh, but, yeah. Okay, so now that we've done that, step 5, we need to talk to Veltha.
A mace, a saber, or two. I like the sound of two.
Excuse me?
I like. Must you hound all? Ah, forget it. Who knew? A hedge trimmed, an artery snipped. Remarkable overlap. Heavens, how I. If only. Boom! Puppet? My brilliance. It grows, as does my might, day by day. A suit of armor with a heart of fire. A cannon with wheels of steel! I have glimpsed the future, and it is magnificent! Puppet? I have glimpsed the future, and it
Are you kidding me?
magnificent!
No way. Completing the 4 side quests is required for Veltha to be there. Oh, she should be upstairs. Okay.
Puppet, come. We must speak.
Masterless one.
The voice is mine, yet all speak as one. We have been discussing.
Okay. I'm gonna close this browser. What have you been discussing?
You showed me that there is more than war. I am stronger than I ever was. For Maya, you helped her find her way anew. Embrace change, rather than run from it. For Mecenate, you lifted his curse, restored his true form, for better or worse. For Letho, truth be told, it is as opaque for us as it is to you. Yet, it unmistakably sees potential within you. As do we all. When the final battle draws near, know we stand by you.
Yeah?
Ages come and go. Memories become legend. Legends grow as myths. I myself hardly recall my own creation, or its nature. All I recall is fear. Yet one thing I am certain. Folklore and men were forever caught in strife. Your nemesis, your maker, a new cycle of the wheel that spins. Yet, cycle nonetheless. Perhaps it's time for true change. Weigh these words, puppet dear. They are not spoken lightly. Perhaps it's time for men to join the divine, should one worthy rise to the occasion.
Agree. You've made your choice. Let's see. You have roamed the lands, healed the wounded, helped the damned, and alongside it all, you guided the very gods themselves on a path of betterment. To accept their weakness, their humanity. And as such, you have been offered a choice no other has ever had, to join the gods themselves. Okay. To break the cycle of strife between gods and men, to put both on equal footing as a new god, the god of men. Weigh your options carefully, maskless one. You have made your choice. Now all that remains is to see what end it will lead when Arlecchino falls.
So begins the end, my friend. Strale Velata, a twisted reflection of Arlecchino's shattered mind. Make no mistake, however. I see all, know all. I tolerated your divine escapades with those cast-out relics. But carve this into the wood of your creation. Deity you are not. Equal you will never be. All that being said, whatever end we meet, it has been a delight to compose the song of change together.
With time you saw the Master of War show she is a beginner in most else, yet with humility and patience she began to learn to absorb knowledge from others, heed their words, and most importantly, trust them. Gone is the Spartan stubbornness, and instead blossomed a warmth, joy, and excitement that took even other gods by surprise. Veltha, the goddess of war, has finally broadened her horizons, thanks in no small part to you. The goddess of life gave birth to undeath, Maya's damnable choice to break the cycle led to unspeakable consequences, yet there's a glimmer of hope. Maya was the one to love all beings, yet she could never love herself. You are helping her find acceptance. Maya's rot is finally dwindling and her purity restored. No, bettered. Her power is returning, yet how she wields it is entirely different. Through your adventures, she has found humility and forgiveness for the one who needed it most, herself. Yeah, no. I did read that one. So, the final challenge. Do not disappoint Giangurgolo's memory. Greatness was his past, regrettable was his present, you were his future. Make me proud, warrior. I'll be judging you. No pressure. Some pressure. And one last thing, when faced with the darkest version of yourself, expect your entire arsenal to be wielded against you. Expect my entire arsenal to be wielded against me. Oh, Maskless, I owe you a heartfelt apology when I learned Medea's fight, right? Uh-huh. Sometimes we must leap and rise above our typical response. Greetings, beloved mannequin. I've had a lot of time. Right. A foe on guard is best observed, then if you charge should first. For sure. Ventilino, thanks you. Not be without here. Ventilino would not be here without you, mannequin man. Ventilino has a new purpose, family, hope. Anyone can change the world. Takes a good heart to change it for the better. Ventilino's happy. Wooden one, it is time. I feel the very earth rumble in anticipation. And look how much you've made Maya bloom. Wait, I think I missed something. Her colors are more vibrant than ever before. It is all too easy to get lost in one's mind when you lack a guiding hand. Well, step forth, release this world from stagnation. Face him and remember that even the most blinding light is impotent if one simply turns away. Even the most blinding light is impotent if one simply turns away. Is that talking about like the teleporting and how he always teleports behind you? Or is there a trick with turning away to preventing some attack? I'm not sure. Proceed with caution, little fly. Yet you know too well a choice is made, a path that's chosen, let us walk together. Now go and rid this land of the darkest soul of them all. I think we're gonna end this epilogue here. Next time, we will take on the boss again and see about the true ending. I'm probably going to ask some questions about like basic things I should know that are not spoilery. One thing that I'm a little confused about is what Custodi said. What does that mean? Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.